our place is actually right smack in the center of town with elevator, a few floors of rooms, and a restaurant on the first floor and second floor, and a pub on the bottom. And look at this view outdoor. It's incredible. So I'm gonna go out there and see what's in the town. This is the restaurant downstairs. So in the morning, starting at 6, there's already so much noise, like pumping music, and now I know why. It's the Zumba club. People love to exercise early. Oh, look at this. Wow. I'm gonna have my good breakfast today. Oh, the Ethnic's house. This is our place. Here. Ethnic house. And the town. Right in the town square. Look at this. In the morning, you can buy fruits. Fruits at the market across the street. So now look at the view of the market. Oh. Now I brought fruits. Now I'm gonna go to breakfast. One side is the town, one side is the market. That one is the market side, more local. And this one is where we stay on the left here. We stay on the left side, and it seems like the party's still going on the right side. Somebody dye this dog's hair. Somebody dye your ear orange. Hi, baby. Hi. And the town here. I want to go have a coffee, but mocha coffee. There he is, this one. Town is pretty cute. And the backdrop is unbeatable. Zumba's been going on for over an hour. Look at that. This is the main square with the little shops. Shops in the backdrop. Really beautiful. Let's walk into the town and see what's here. This, you can see, is a more touristy side of town versus the opposite side of the street that has more kind of a local markets, and the prices here are really good. Cappuccino coffee. I like this one, but I'm gonna go up the road a little bit and see. This is the one that I want to go to. Inside is pretty cute. And then you get the view of the town. The chair is not comfortable. I do like the taste of coffee, but it makes my hand shake. So usually I don't drink coffee. But it's just the right atmosphere here, and so I got one. I almost got two. And it was really, really good coffee. But I probably should have thought about it a little bit more. So we are on morning of day 3 on the Giang Loop. And last night we came in around 6:30 or 7 o'clock at night, and the weather was really
rainy and pretty tough on the road. So yesterday was probably one of the worst road I've ever been on, and for this entire trip. So today they said that it's supposed to be a lot better. We are in the little town square of Dongbang town. Um, Everything is very centered here, and there's some really good viewpoints. Yesterday we went to a small coffee shop on top of the hill, and you can look over to the border of China. And at night when they turn on the lights, I guess when both sides turn on their lights, you can see kind of between the clouds the border of China. So that was pretty cool. It rained a whole lot, so we kind of got stuck in there for a while. We also went to a river, Nyokwe River. Super green and so pretty. And there's a little cruise ship that you can take. Very short, maybe 20 minutes or so, and it stops by a little waterfall that you can come in and get a swim. So far, it's quite nice. The view is amazing, which makes me feel like I want to check out smaller towns nearby and across the border on the other side as well to see if they are similar. But this town, even though it seems pretty touristy, you'll see big tours coming through. A lot of these hotels serves majority of their customers are from tour guides. So it looks like it could be very touristy. However, the price is quite normal, quite cheap compared to Hanoi. So everybody is getting a lot of rest. About an hour later, we're going to pack up and start heading out. Being in the middle of town is quite nice. However, there's no parking. There's not enough parking for 15 or so of us. So we parked on the other side of the town on the market side, and then just came in through here. The tour did a really good job. However, they kind of serve the same food every day, so that's one thing. If there's one thing I would change, I would just pay a little more or request that they serve better food. For example, the restaurant yesterday we were in, their specialty is hot pot, but they didn't serve us that. They serve us kind of family meal, rice and a few side dishes. So this morning I kind of woke up early to walk around the town and have some of their local dishes here, which is really nice. I am at this coffee shop right here, which is kind of north center of town, just not even 1 block from the hotel, and the back of this coffee shop is a really nice looking mountain. So after this I'm gonna go cut up some fruits that I bought from across the market and kind of walk around the town a little bit and see what's around here. Really calm and really peaceful town. I would definitely come back and check this area out. Try to bookmark a few of these spots that are kind of the highlight of this trip, so later on I can come back and kind of add to it. But yeah, let's see what we're going to do on the third day. They seem to be making each day better than the last, so I'm excited. It's a very little town, so you can walk around it pretty easily. And look, mountain views everywhere. You see that sign right there? They eat horses here. They put them in a hot pot. It just does not make me happy. Walking to the front, there's a lot of hotels here. Gearing up in the morning. This is King of Vietnam before the French. This is his house. Oh, tiny. They were not very tall, were they? furniture. Visiting the house of the Vlung dynasty. It's one of his houses. Lots of courtyards up in Hadang. Old brick house. Oh, there's more. Somewhat preserved. Very shaded in here. Lots of really tall trees, tall pine trees. I guess it gets a little bit colder because the houses all have fireplaces. Right in the square. It's surrounded by mountains and restaurants here. So most of the tourists will stop here, and there's ours.
You see how sharp those turns were? And the road was pretty slippery, so after this market part, I guess my coffee kicked in and I had 2 really bad fall. And it was just weird. It was like the same turns I had been doing the first 2 days, but it just, for some reason, it was not working, and I couldn't make the left turn.
Market. That's the new trend.
Yeah, so good.
So cute.
Yeah.
I like his. I like his hair. I like his hair with the weed. This is awesome. You're missing like a sprout of something. Oh no, you have it. Oh, I see it. That's true.
I got braids yours.
Are you my hair?
Him. Oh. I think he wants it.
Thank you. Where's Pinky?
Very cute. He has so much hair, you could do 3. Yeah, you've got enough hair. You're gonna get a real style. Too funny. Bigger tool.
After my first fall, and I kept on missing the left turn. Like if you don't slow down enough, then you have to kind of lean the bike over to the left. And for some reason, I couldn't do it. If I lean it to the left, I feel like I'm falling, or if I'm not releasing enough speed. So I kept on falling. I fell twice. I fell the first time, and then they switched bike, and then I fell again. So they just put me on the back and drove me to the meeting point. So I wasn't too far from the end. It was probably about 20 minutes till the end, but I was hurt pretty badly. So they just put me on the back and drove me. So we were on the outskirts of the town, and all the drivers had come back to get us because they didn't want they didn't want foreigners to be driving back into the town where there were a lot of police checks. So we waited a good while, and everyone was wondering why, and they weren't telling us the reason. But actually, I figured it out that because I broke both of the bikes, and one was kind of manageable to get back, but the other one wasn't working. So because of me, they had drivers, but they didn't have enough bikes. So one of the bike was missing. So we had to wait pretty good while to get back. But we made it eventually. On days that I had to drive, which was second half of the first day, all of the second day, and most of the first half of the third day. So I didn't have very many clips, but that's me driving right there. And usually I'm at the end of the group because everyone was going so fast. And even the curves and the turns, they were just flying through there. So I was trying to be as cautious as I can, especially you see like really some parts of the road were not very wide and the other side is the cliff and it's really bumpy. So I took my time and even the last day the tour guide said today is a much easier road than the second day, so try to keep up. But I just had an inkling even in the morning that if there's accident it's going to happen on the third day, because usually the first day you don't know, so you're very careful, and the second day is you get more confidence, but then you learn enough to make mistakes, but then third day you feel like you have enough confidence to make mistakes. So I feel like usually if there's anything that happens, it happens on the third day. So that was true for me, but all in all, the only thing I would do differently is do it slower, because I think the speed of the tour, if you're driving by yourself, is so fast, and some of the viewpoints were so spectacular that I would want 30 more minutes or 10 more minutes to look at it. And also, if you're driving, you don't get to see. You're trying to pay attention to the road. You're paying attention to the people coming past you. Sometimes you don't have road and you're trying to pass the truck. You're trying to bypass the truck, and it's super scary. And turns like that is super scary for me. So when it comes to a stopping point, or especially when I'm so behind, by the time I catch up, everyone has already had their rest. And so I don't get a rest. I keep on having to go because everyone else already rested. So personally, I think next time around, and I'm sure there will be a next time, I would do it at my own pace. I would just go slower, and wouldn't be doing it with a tour, but I would do it with a partner, and we would just take our time, do it slower, make more stops and more rest, and that way it doesn't feel so rushed. That's what I would prefer, and I think I would enjoy that a lot more than go. But I know they have a time frame to be in, and I know they have to keep track of everybody, and they have like text communication and calls to make sure they're cleared of the police checkpoint. So they have a lot of things. They had a lot of things going on. So I understand that they have to keep everybody on a good pace. But for me, definitely I would come back with more paperwork and do it on my own, and just get hopefully a sturdy bike and do it at my own pace. I think I would enjoy that a lot more. Also, especially I know how the roads are and what to expect now. This part, I was wondering what they were doing, but one person was out of gas, and so he gets a little push because he doesn't even want to stop and fill the gas. So that works too. And just a cherry on top, both on the way here and on the way back, we were in this luxurious VIP bed cabin bus. You have to travel on here if you ever go to Haiyan.